Welcome to the 1010 podcast, episode 8. Coming up first, we've got the Black Tar Roses. We've got Darren and Ian here tonight. Darren, could you tell us quickly, who are the Black Tar Roses? What type of music do you do, etc.?
We kind of play roots Americana, dark folk, and we are predominantly myself, my wife Sally. We front the band. Ian's our bass player. And then we have John, who plays mandolin, sitar, tenor, banjo, and Anna, who's our violinist, stroke fiddle player.
Well, you're absolutely fantastic. We've got a song here called Sideshow Bob. Could you just quickly explain, what's the story behind Sideshow Bob?
Yeah, so I had the lyrics for this song many, many years ago, and I went into a recording studio with a previous band called the Bill Drap Band, probably 12 years ago now, and the session, it just didn't fit. The song just didn't fit. It didn't gel. We weren't happy with it, but I kept the lyrics. And then we're in the process of just promoting our second album, and we were looking for something. And one night I came back from a rehearsal, and I thought, I wonder if that will fit with a nice chord sequence that I put together. And it did, and it's a very loose stab at the Best Way group, who produce alcohol that is for none other than an alcoholic, really, and that's what this song is about, with some artistic license.
Without further ado, let people get acquainted with you after they aren't already. The Black Tar Roses with Sideshow Bob. One love.
Sideshow Bob was larger than life. His traveling emporium was full of hype. He made his money with his elixir, a remedy for all, claiming it will fix ya.
It was great for cleaning brass and stripping paints. Grandma used it on her rocks for left-hand stains. A liquid and a static great for dulling pain, but if you drank too much, it would pickle your brain.
No one knew I was in the potion, cheap and cheerful, full of commotion. No rustics and hipsters, probably his sister. Obliteration for the twisted generation. The liquid in the bottle was evil pure. It could change the sweetest person, that's for sure. From a cherub to a demon, it was frightening. The label on the bottle read, "Girl of White Lightning."
Now Sideshow Bob had his golden rule, not to drink a drop, not to be a fool. Make as much money out of people's misery. Tomorrow's drunks will soon be history.
No one knew I was in that potion, cheap and cheerful, full of commotion. No rustics and hipsters, probably his sister. Obliteration for the twisted generation.
The dollars rolled in more than he could count. The figures of the lost souls started to
absolutely great, and it's that good a song. I want to hear it again. I ended up to listen to that song again. I'm sorry about the error, but I couldn't tell any difference. But apparently, it was stuck on, one gentleman's face. It was weighted. So, Darren, what's next for the Black Tar Roses? What's obviously you've just released your album, but what gigs have you got coming up, etc. Or how can we find you as well? How do we find the Black Tar Roses?
Facebook, Instagram. Our second album is not out until August, so that was a live lounge session that we recorded. But that album's not out until August the 22nd. It's in press at the moment. It's at print. We've got a pretty busy July and an even busier August. It's quite a few festivals we sort of over the course of the summer, which we're sort of looking forward to. Album launch in London, that kind of thing.
Well, thanks for being a wonderful guest, and you can count on us for bringing you on this show for every single song that's on your new album and your past album. So, Ian and Darren for the Black Tar Roses, thanks for being great guests. On our next guest tonight is Christina Marie over in Pennsylvania. Christina Marie, how are you? How's things, Christina?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for coming back on the podcast with us. It's getting busier, as you can see. So could you just tell anybody who doesn't know you already, who's Christina Marie? What kind of music do you sing, etc.?
Well, I won't go on like a big long rant. So basically it's blues rock. It's blues rock, pretty straightforward. Stuff I enjoy to play. Hopefully people enjoy listening to it. I know a lot of people don't enjoy that type of music, but no offense, I don't care.
Yeah, fantastic. We've got a song Loaded Gun here, which is fantastic. What's the story behind it? Why did you write that? And I'll let everyone hear it quickly. So yeah, Loaded Gun.
It's about a relationship that started great and then kind of went sour. I was actually engaged to a drummer in a band, a well-known band, and we had like 2 or 3 months apart while he was on tour in the summer. He was supposed to be sober and decided to hide it from me that he wasn't. And we lived in the woods in the middle of Washington State, and it became apparent that he chose the substance over me, and I got out of that situation the second I saw a window and came out on top. He's still battling, and I'm pregnant and married, so
Well, I was just going to say it's his loss, Christina.
yeah. Yeah.
Loaded Gun by Christina Marie. Coming up. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
Drum beats, I felt it. Cold feet, they melted. That music, tantalizing, can't refuse it. I'm fantasizing. That first kiss, electric. That first sex, the best shit. Yeah, your love is a loaded gun. You shoot me down just for fun, but tonight you better run. Yeah, your love is a loaded gun. 'Cause I don't need 6 shots. I only need just one. Yeah, just one. First fight, you hurt me. First light, still can't see. 2 ladies, 1 big mess. Cocaine, your lover, be your mistress. You choose her to please you. I'll pack my things and I'll leave you. Yeah, your love is a loaded gun. You shoot me down just for fun, but salty, cold feet, they melted. Yeah, your love is a lowrider. You shoot me down just for fun, but tonight you're better run. Yeah, your love is a lowrider. 'Cause I don't need 6 shots, I only need just one. Yeah, just one. Yeah, just one.
Christina Marie, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. So I see Tim's unpaused himself, then Sonny, and then our next guest, King Fabs. We'll go for that. So Tim, then Sonny, what's your thoughts?
Man, I just loved everything about that. I loved your voice. I loved your style. I loved the song. It was just fantastic. That's the kind of music I listen to, the kind of music I like to play. And you're a pretty good artist too, from the painting I seen a few days ago you posted.
Ah. Thank you.
It's an adorable wee thing, isn't it? Well said, well said. Sonny and then King Fabs, and then he's up next as well. So Sonny, what's your thoughts, dude?
I love the voice. I love the song. I loved everything about it. I think you're a dope artist. Salute.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's nice. King Fabs, would you like to say something before your section here? I saw you unmuted. King Fabs.
Hello. Yes, I loved it too. Thought it was amazing.
Thank you.
Love the laid back groove. Yeah, love it.
Christina, there's Rena's got one question, and then we're on to the next guest here. So's Richard as well. Fabs is on his lunch break, but we'll be just after these 2 questions. Rena, in fact, Richard's unmuted first. Richard, then Rena. Richard.
The song.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault. My bad.
The song was full of heart and soul. She speaks from her heart and soul. And don't let that guy that was kind of off base bother you, because the God soul is in you, and you're a beautiful lady. So
Thank you.
good chin up, please. Because we're all
Thank
we're all admiring you. So seriously.
She's got herself a new better man now, haven't you, Christina?
Yeah,
You've got a
much
good guy.
better, man.
Yeah. So Rena, and then we'll move on to King Fab section. Rena, Serbian, Romania. What's your thoughts there, and Christina?
So basically, I have to say, congratulations. Your voice is amazing. It's really strong. Goes amazing with the song, with the beat and everything. Second, is a lot of passion in there, a lot of feelings going on, which is amazing because we don't get that in all the songs these days anymore. Not everybody's able to express the feelings through music anymore. So well done. Keep going.
Thank you.
Well said, Rena, and thanks for being a wonderful guest, Christina. This is fast and rapid. I could sit and talk to you all for an hour. You could all speak to each other for an hour each. That's for another day. We'll plan a big 10-hour marathon every Sunday or something. King Fabs, you're up next, dude. King Fabs, could you tell everyone who is King Fabs and what's your song, Don't Judge by the Colour? The story behind that. Tell us who you are and we'll let everyone hear it, brother.
Yeah. Hey. So I'm a pop punk artist. I live in Calgary, Alberta. I don't know what time zone everybody's in, but it's like noon here. But yeah, I made my debut last year. I released a 5-song EP, and then I released the song you're about to hear, Don't Judge by the Color, released at the end of last year in December. This song, like the meaning of the song is like quite literally in the title. It's like, the same meaning of like, don't judge a book by its cover, when I saw like in 2020 when like racism in like the United States especially kind of got like crazy all over again, I just started to write this song. So a lot of what I was feeling, I just put it like straight into the song, and it's very, very upbeat and yeah, super energetic.
It's an absolute fantastic track, just like all the rest of your songs, Fabian, may I add.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's get acquainted with King Fabs if you're not already in his song Don't Judge by the Colour. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Oh yeah, just go. Just do all your.
Shit.
Take my life, take my soul. Your heart of hate is all you know. Grab your baggage and let go. Your insecurities talking out. The ignorance has got you now. So put on your mask of hate if it makes you feel alive. Blue colors covering the world as they grow. Fighting the judgment from imperious people. But you and me, baby, we're just like the others. So don't judge by the color. It's taking so long for you to see. Step off of me, I can't breathe. Buffet the game from all your corrupt points of authority. No time for living like we're divided. Get outside your negative mindset. Gotta find the love of this violence. Yeah, in this life, I'm loving you, whether you're black or white. The colors covering the world as they grow. Fighting the judgment from imperious people. But you and me, baby, we're just like the others. So don't judge by the color. Can you look up from what the devil's done? Can you look inside and see the damage done? Can you look up from what the devil's done? Can you look inside and see the damage done? Fighting the judgment from imperious people. But you and me, baby, we're just like the others. So don't judge by the color. No, don't judge by the color. Don't judge by the color.
King Fabs, ladies and gentlemen. And Dabby Dozy. So if you unmute yourself, it means you want to speak to them. So we've got Sonny, then Rena, then our next guest is Biastri. Sonny, Rena. Sonny, what's your thoughts, brother?
Man, I thought that was real dope, man. You got a lot of talent, bro, man. Man, I can't say much about what I just heard, man. I like that a lot, bro.
Thank you so much.
Do you know, Fabs, I can see your music and sitcoms and stuff in the future, definitely. So that's definitely going to happen. Rena, and then Biastri. Rena, what's your thoughts there?
First of all, I would really like to start with woo! That was really nice. To be honest, if we would not film all this thing, I would probably just jump my let's not say a mean word, but I would basically jump my bum off and I would just start dancing around here. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's really good. This is fantastic. Well said. Biastri, what's your thoughts there?
Yeah, it was so much fun. Like I felt you had fun to do that. I felt you had fun to record that, and I felt the fun myself. I was in the almost in the video. Okay. So it's so cool and so communicative to just like pull some kind of subject like that in that kind of context, and you know that. So good game.
Thank
Well
you.
said, well said. And Fabs, you know we love you, man. Thanks for coming, and we know you're in your lunch break. You can every song you ever have, come on this show, and tomorrow we'll have an article for this section. And it's great, man. Get back to your work, Larry, before he
Absolutely.
gets
Thank you
sacked.
so much.
I'll
Thank
get
you
your
guys
best
so
dude, and
much.
you'll see the rest of the show. We'll have it kicking about. If you king Fabs every day.
Thanks, Fabs.
Thank you, guys.
Up next, we've got B. Astray. Kirsty, sorry if you wanted to say something to Fabs there. I saw you unmuted. I didn't see that. B. Astray, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Good. Thanks very much for coming to the show.
Thanks.
Who is B. Astray, and what is your song "To the Forest" about? Could you tell everybody who you are?
Wow. So who am I? I have no idea. I'm a crazy person, like most of the musicians, most of the artists, and most of the people like you. And I think like to be crazy at some point, it's just like to deal with something that is very emotionally linked to yourself. So I'm just trying to put a message. So be astre, it's like in French, star is astre, be it's to be. So to be your own star, it's meaning like to shine from inside to make shine others. That's not something else. I'm wearing the blue because of the romanticism and the blue sky and everything that comes, you know, with all those flowing artistic grooves we have in the eyes when we see things. I don't know how to say it more. To the Forest is a track about the forest. So I was living in the forest for 5 years. And during those 5 years, I felt something very instinctive in me. I felt I was almost beginning to be an animal. And where I could find force to continue is where I found my instinct. So it's a kind of an ode to instinctive life inside of us that we can actually kind of control and make something beautiful about it. And that's what I want to say. Save forest, because we are in a very, very difficult position with climate change, and we have to deal with a lot of new things. Be ethic is to save all those things for the future and children's, and so.
And what a wonderful song you've made here, honestly. "To the Forest" by B. Astray. Enjoy, everybody. It's on our radio station. Wonderful, wonderful track. Let's go. Enjoy. "To the Forest" by B. Astray.
Seeds of future, plans of value, out of torture, breathing the truth. Roots on the ground, far from the rest. Feet on my place, fire in my chest. I've got the groove, deep in the sound. I've got my blues, right on the cruise. To the forest. To the forest, the air of the night, the noise of the might. Savageness is the light, happiness is the fight. Back to the forest, back to the forest, back to the forest, back to the forest, for my rest. To the forest. Roots on the ground, far from the rest. Feet on my place, fire in my chest. Back to the forest, back to the forest, back to the forest, from the rest, from the rest. Wow, 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 wow. Christ, please save my thirst from inside my furs. Don't raise your cruel hands on the roots of my sense. I'll slay my ashes to break your praises. Hear the song, back to the cool forest. To the forest. Far from the rain. To the forest. To the forest. To the forest. To the forest, to the forest. Stronger than ever, can't feed your profit longer.
What a beautiful video, honestly.
Thank you. We did it by ourselves. I was the one directing and editing, and I was in my place in countryside. So that was kind of a nod to that. Like the material is very simple because I wanted it very simple for the message. So yeah.
You're very stylish. I really love you to bits. And do you know, but before we even spoke to Beastri, you found our website and you put a song on the radio submission form, and we've had it and we've been listening to you. And we're like, we need to hit this girl up. And there you are. You're absolutely awesome. So we love you. More folks should do that, by the way. So we've got Scott Cairns, aka K Breed, another artist tonight. Then Rena, then Scott, then our next guest, Real and Explicit. If you want to.
And thank you to the Top Talent family.
Right, we're just starting. Honestly, we're a baby right now. Scott, and then Rena. Scott, what's your thoughts then, Rena?
I loved it. It was well rooted into nature. I'm something of an animal.
Scott, you muted yourself there. Mid-talk, you've muted yourself. Don't know what happened. It wasn't me, honestly. There you go, brother. Something's happened there. Somebody
Did you hear that?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's okay. No worries, dude. I made a bigger mistake earlier. Scott, there you go. No, we'll come back to you. Rena, then Sonny. Rena, what's your thoughts?
First of all, congratulations for the video. It's amazing. The idea itself just fits perfect with the song. Your voice as well is really nice. I was amazed to see how much you can control it, like on the higher notes and lower notes and everything. Congratulations, amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I tried to make it like very simple for the moment, but thanks. You notice there is a lot of like range that goes there.
Fantastic, honestly. Sonny, quickly then, Scott, we'll try you again, and then our lovely Raquel, aka Real and Explicit. Sonny.
I love the hair. I love the song, and you have a fabulous voice.
Hey,
Thank
short and
you.
sweet. Everything. Scott, try again, brother. Then we'll go to Raquel.
Yeah, I got a bunch of calls at once. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, dude.
All right, yeah, I'm something of an animal myself, very related to nature and about my stars, and I really felt it. You keep up the work.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to keep that message with me in my heart, in my guts. Thank you.
Well said, brother. And Raquel, Real and Explicit, what's your thoughts? And then you're up next. What's your thoughts, my dear?
First of all, I want to say everybody that's gone so far, I just love different vibes. Like I have an open ear for a lot of different sounds and music, and so far everybody, I've been just drowning in everybody's sound. It's all so different, but I love it. But the concept behind it, it's like I would have thought that came from like a movie or something, like not necessarily a fairy movie, but like something mystical. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know, something enchanting. And that's where it took me with the shots and the different views. I don't know if you used a drone, but if it was a drone, those were dope shots. I love the makeup and the costume of the characters. I felt it was earth and then fire and water. I don't know. I just loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. That was a lot of work for one person to do all that. Thanks.
You made it work.
If you're ever in the UK, I'll help you out making some videos. That's what I used to do. Like how I started the music is by helping musicians out in the streets make videos. So I'd love to help you. If you're ever in the UK, we can help you. So thanks for being a wonderful guest. Real and Explicit, you're up next. Thank you. Cheers, Piastri. So RAE, Raquel, Real and Explicit. Could you tell everyone who you are, what type of music you do, and tell us what your song Champion is all about?
Hey guys, so I'm Real and Explicit. I'm originally from Maryland, but I moved to Georgia just to, keep chasing after the good old dream. Finding each opportunity to connect and grow, just get further. Like we're all on our own journeys to get further. So I left my hometown and moved, and everything's been cool so far. I've been doing music for like 5 years professionally, but I've always had a love of music since I was like 3 years old. I sing, I rap, I write my own stuff. I'm dabbling into beats. It's a different story. But Champion I wrote that song now 3 years ago and wrote it at my old job at the time, working at the airport. And I don't know, I just felt like I just asked the producer, I said, hey, do you have something triumphant and upbeat and I don't know, giving victory? I don't know. I just couldn't put my thought to it, but I was like, I know what I'm hearing in my head. Send the beat back, and then I don't know, Champion was born. So it's just one of those songs that just keeps us going. And I feel like it's even more relevant now with everything going on. We have COVID and then inflation and craziness, and then the whole Roe versus Wade with women's rights. I feel like Champion is a song of hope and light, and just no matter what we're all going through, we're all in this together. You just keep going and just remember that you're a winner no matter what. So that's the story behind it.
Absolutely. And you're a winner. Keep being you. You're a wee star. So you are. Real and Explicit with Champion. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
I'm getting back, riches from Greg, don't mean to brag. My money is physical, give a fuck about material. Got him buying my material, going on is a serial. Spitting fire since an embryo. I got him shivering cause my wrist go. Never settle cause I got goals, yeah. Say it! They know I'm winning, they know I'm winning.
Everything in-house.
Hey, look. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, hey. They know I'm winning. I keep going and crushing and win when I finish, but I have no limit. They pressing my fall and my failure, not minding my business. I grab my armor, looking 100. What is the devil? That's why there's a while I'm under construction, causing destruction. While you interrupting, I'm checking these hoes up. Like, who gonna stop me? Climbing up on them like Rocky. Had to go get them ASAP. Bitch, I'm humble, not cocky. I went through a setback just to win a comeback. Never on standby, I struggle to survive. Now I'm alive. You can say pain in my eyes, yeah, pain in my eyes. Eating the truth, cooking, heating up proof. You know I'm the truth, trying to stand in my shoes. And you know you gon' lose, and my flow knock you loose. We used to be enemies, now they gonna truth. Got a few boys in the stew, whipping it up. Flow shooting out life, but it's better on done. I'm on that mic, don't go one off, and I don't mind. I'm back on my own, but that leave me alone. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, hey, I'm a champion, I'm a champion, yeah. coming up. Tell me if you really a champion. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, yeah. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, yeah. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, yeah. I am a champion, I am a champion, yeah. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, yeah. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, yeah. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, I'm a champion, champion, yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Cool cat, eh? Isn't she just cool? Rena's very chatty. I love it. Rena, what's your thoughts there on Raquel and Sonny as well? Sonny.
I have to admit, I can definitely see your personality through this song. I can definitely see that you have a lot of courage, a lot of power inside of you. So definitely you're a champion.
Oh, thank you.
I'll detail that. So we've got Sonny. Want to say something there? Sonny in Las Vegas, then Scott, then our next guest, Brian Phillips. So
You are
Sonny.
very talented. I love your music. You are very, very talented.
Thank you.
You are very talented. I love that. All right.
Thank you.
Don't stop.
Both fellow rappers in the family, you need to hook up with each other if you aren't already. I'll make sure it happens. Scott, what's your thoughts? And then Brian, Mr. Phillips is next. Scott?
I love it. Standing ovation.
Thank you.
Another rapper in the family you need to hook up as well. So Brian, what's your thoughts so far? And then you're up next, brother.
I think she's definitely I think she's definitely got it down. The hip hop sound, especially with the modern sound today, the hooks, she killed it. The one thing I like is that the message was like relatively positive, which I liked. And she's definitely one of the most. She's definitely a very athletic artist, which is very cool. So I'm a big fan myself, and I enjoyed the video. I thought it was nice, and I think she's from Maryland, so that means shout out to Gervonta Davis, right?
Yeah, little tank, the boxer. Bum, 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 bum.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but I think you're actually moving. I think you're on the borderline. The audio's coming across quite bad, Brian. Go closer to your router. But yeah, we'll go to your section in a second. Thanks for being a wonderful guest, real and explicit. Until the next time, get you on here for all your songs. I hope you can hang about for the rest of the show. Brian is up next, so thanks for being a wonderful guest. Until the next time. Thank you, real and explicit. Check it out, everyone. Thank you. I'm going to end this part of the show, and I'm going to start it again on Brian's section. So 1, 2, 3.